the mower or the baler looks quite nice. I'm going to finish this job off manually, and then we'll run around to the next field over and start windrowing that. Finish off the baling here at that point. Some more. This can be an online game. I do not play Farming Simulator online. As I've said before, this is kind of my sit back and relax and do things while everybody else is sleeping. Saturday morning game. Actually, I just remembered I need to go down to the hardware store and get some bits. All the stuff that's been going on in the last week with the weather and the stuff. Okay, that's all done. There's a little bit there. I think we are rowed up here. Good. Let's follow that. So the next time this tractor needs use is loading the bales. And growing this field has no impediments, so we'll just be able to get out there, grow the grass, and be done. But we did not TED this, so let us see what the texture looks like. Oh, you're just driving around in circles, aren't you? And go. Not go. And go. No, keep going forwards. Go forwards. Do that, time to go, and get out of the way of the spinning blades. Okay, that should let him do his thing now. So what else have we got? Yeah, we're just baling grass, baling hay, baling grass, baling all the things. I didn't check lots and lots of different things, but okay, so we have this field is harvested. Purple, ploughed. That field is ploughed. Interesting question. It does not need ploughing. Now, I've seen that before in Farm Sim 22, where a field had been ploughed and still needs to be ploughed. That's kind of weird. Anyway, and then this field is sunflowers, which will need to be harvested. Sunflowers. These should all be in alphabetical sequence. So sunflowers. Oh, we don't have to harvest the sunflowers till October, November. So we've got no harvesting next month. That's actually quite good, because what that will mean is we've got an extra month to wait to see if there is a sale on. There we go. Somebody wants to be Reported. Report. Spam. And thank you for playing. Bye bye, block. Close. Nice. Okay. Bring up this field. Now, baling up hay, we're actually making 11 miles an hour here. We'll probably do the same if we baled up straw, not that we'll have any this year. The big field needs to be planted again. We're not going to get round to planting anything in it soon. So I missed that row on the left there, which is fine. Is that just a giant blob of hay? It is indeed. Nice, calm, peaceful farming stuff. And this is it's one of the reasons why I like Farming Simulator. You can just sit back, relax. There's no stress. It's not a game you have to fight unless you have issues controlling tractors and the direction they're driving in. Which is one of the reasons why I like looking for nice maps to play on, because hey, we're just going to be sitting here doing farming stuff while looking at the scenery go by. And if the scenery isn't particularly nice, then it doesn't make the game enjoyable. I'm looking at we've still got 400,000. That should be enough for a harvester. And header. Sunflower header, no less. Or at least a corn header, because I don't think I'm going to be able to operate a helianthus header on this map. Well, maybe from that field. But I'm also probably not going to make sunflowers too frequently. Alright, that is also done. So we shall take this over to the other field. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I was going to say I don't know how many bales we made, but I think that shows we've made 6 bales total. Oh my goodness. That is very sad. We have lousy yields on this map, it would seem. Okay, I'm going to stick this tractor outside of the field. We will bring the truck back. So I don't know how usable this is going to be. It's got a fairly good capacity for grains, so it might be okay. But it's nice and small, so it's going to get around the fields. It beats For our purposes right now, this beats a pickup truck. And it is the sort of vehicle, size of vehicle we would see. Keenan, good day, and welcome to Saturday stream. Things are going okay. We have started a new series from FS25 on Moss Valley, which was released this week. I was really struggling, and I got to the point where I was probably going to be playing on one of the Polish maps, which has been out for about 3 weeks. Although I really wasn't certain that it was going to be the style. Yes, Moss Valley. It's another UK map. The license plates are wrong though, because you can't put numbers in, and it should be 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 letters. So yes, and I mean that's one of the things I look for. I want to play on a pretty map, and this one certainly covers that base. Let's just say there are things on this map that make play a bit of a challenge. And since we're in the truck, we'll drive it. Down here, there's a piece of wood over there. The edge of the field actually runs a lot straighter than it would appear. I believe the edge of the field runs on the right side of the truck and through these trees. These trees are in the way, so in order to get the workers to work successfully, you kind of have to take the trees out. And there's a similar issue up here. I'm going to drive through the hedge. Close your eyes, everybody. Over here, there are 3 trees in the middle of this field and this scrub, which is a little bit of a problem. Yeah, I'm not. The hill is not the problem, although with round bales a hill can be a problem. Also, okay, you can't drive through fences. Let's jump out of there. You can go drive through hedges. You can't drive through fences. So there's a fence inside this hedge, which does create issues. You cannot drive through the telephone poles or the power lines. So that's another impediment here. That's a little bit interesting. Okay, so kind of troublesome there. As we go over to the yard, should be a gate here. There we go. There is a load of scrub here, and if we walk through here, can't drive a tractor through here because there's too much stuff in the way. But there is a fence, there is a sheep thing. So we could put sheep in here, we could put goats in here. But I can't feed them or anything because I can't get a tractor through here until I clear out this brush. And then the feed point for the sheep is here. I haven't... oh, there it is. That's the watering point, so we'll need water, and I don't know where the wool spawns, so yeah, another thing we're going to have to look for. But all of the edge of this field just needs cleaned up, so we're going to have mulching and what have you. I wonder if a cultivator would work. So anyway, so there is cleanup. There's yard prep that that has to be done. What are you doing? You are trying to back up. Why are you trying to back up? Go home. I don't know if it's intentional or whether it's because this is a mod from FarmSim 22, and I don't know whether the mod the modder missed some things or whether it's actually intentional that you need to clean things up in order to make use of them. I personally, I'm not minding that. That's a really good thing, and it provides me with more to do than just, hey, let's get out there and buy some fields, just go straight into farming the fields. I can get out there and go. Don't. Let's do it. Oh, I missed that one there. It's going to go around again, isn't it? I just seriously don't know. There may be updates, and there is the potential that any updates could break the game save. So I'm going to have to be careful when updates happen, because I might just have to say, we're playing this map like it is right now. Okay, I always thought that the work, well, let's not unfold that yet. I always thought that the worker continued from where you hadn't done a thing, but I think the worker is having problems identifying. You have to stand close to the gate in order to make it work. Okay, that's nice. I know some gates, the workers, some gates you have to stand next to the gate in order to open it, or you have to stand at the opening point to open and close it. And other gates you have to stand by the gate latch in order to open and close it. So different gates, different maps, different things. We're still making. Oh, there we go. Grass now. We're still making 11 miles an hour. I mean, I personally, I haven't played any of the, hey, let's get out there and you have to. Seriously, dude. Another thing. Hopefully, worker go. And now he's just driving off. No, he's going to reverse into the wall again, isn't he? You stupid freaking moron! Man, oh man, this worker is driving me up the wall. Okay, let's go down here and drive this way. I think the worker automatically. No, he's going back up into the top left wall corner, so he can. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what he's doing now. Seriously, I don't know. He's confused. And it's not like he's not. Oh, he is stuck on the fence. hopefully we'll get off the fence. But I'm kind of wondering, whoops, wrong way. I'm wondering if I clear the grass from the edge of the field, then he'll stop trying to reverse into that wall. It's going to continue from there. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not sure, because he's already done the headlands, but I'm not sure whether windrowing is something that the worker is just having a big problem with. And he can't actually see where he needs to go back to. Oh, we're nearly full here. Oh, these aren't actually that big, these bales. And I've probably got a bale in the trees down there. That's okay. So hopefully we're going to go. Sort of, kind of, yes, good. Okay, now he's completed a full lap. It is entirely possible that he's actually going to do rows now. I didn't think he was going to have a problem here, but yeah, I generally do. I'm usually more of a, hey, let's do a follow me and create a grass train, which I've been doing since Farm Sim 17, but sometimes, at least at game start, this is not an easy thing. Also, I can't tell where I've rode and where I haven't. He's still going around the outside. Dude, the grass is gone from the outside. Go find something else to do. I'm even trying to get him to go counterclockwise, and he's just not doing that either. I think there's a bale in these trees down here. I suppose we can jump out and have a look. Oh, we can actually drive between here. Yes, a hay bale right there. So the first bale through did not convert into. This is ridiculous. As I said, the problem here is I can't see where the grass is and where it isn't. The texture here is almost impossible to tell what's going on. So rowing the field is difficult, tedding the field is almost impossible. And I think that might be down to the yield that we got on this field. It's just a very bad yielding field. At least now I've got that windrow, I can kind of use it as a basis for rows forwards and backwards. The yield on these fields is abysmal. I mean, we got 6 bales across the board. I might look and see if I can delete that. Or 2. Wrong way. Let's move that one. This is what I thought it would go out to. I guess the other option. No, was going to say the other option would be not to excuse me. This is grass. Okay. Oh. I see. The bale wrapper has a switch. I didn't realise. So we've got a couple of grass bales in this field, which we're going to have to try and sell. That's a little bit unfortunate. So that bale down in the trees down there is actually a bale of grass, not a bale of hay. So I think bale content is based on 50%. So if 50% of a bale is straw, it'll come out as straw. 50% of a bale is grass, it'll come out grass. If 50% of the bale is hay, it'll come out hay. But we had our wrapper turned off, which was not intentional. It was just something I didn't realise was a thing.